So this is downtown, basically the backside of Fremont, and I am headed towards Las Vegas Boulevard because I am actually not here. Today's my birthday. I'm not here to party or go in the city lights or hit downtown. I'm actually on my way to the Bunkers graveyard, and I'm going to honor my parents who are out there and where I am going to be eventually. And I'm going to set up, that's the old Treasury office where my dad worked, next to the World Market Center. And this is close to downtown. I worked in the old Union Plaza, which literally is on the it's right on the top of Fremont Street. I did a show there. It's actually where I met the father of both my children. And we're just cruising, aren't we, Bo? And we're gonna make our way out to Bunkers Mortuary. I stopped by my home, which is the short that will go to this, and I was checking out my old neighborhood, and everything's changed so much. So I'm on the back side of Fremont Street, and the strip would be all the way back, way over on the other side, the strip off of I-15 in that area. Right now, I'm basically in the backside. A lot of new buildings, a lot of new stuff going on here. I know they sold out the old police building, and they had bought out this whole area in Fremont and turned it into like their Friday night festival walk through, whatever. It's for, you know, the Fremont experience type of thing. So these are the back like little roads, and the old Golden Nugget. They've put Circa there. There's the old Golden Nugget. And there's a church that's back in here that I wouldn't mind seeing if I can't find real quick. Because my dad used to go to this church downtown, and I'm a little bit off because it's been so long since I've been here. But it is a small little church that he would go to. And I'll see if I can find it first. There's the old Golden Nugget. Old building. First Street. And then Bridger. This is downtown. So I'm going to go down a little bit and see if I can't remember where this little church was that I believe was just built so long ago. And quite a little bit of character to the church itself. But lo and behold, I'm sure they've probably torn it down, because down here we have a lot of the business district, and this is Casino Center, and I don't want to go too far because it's not that far. Oh, there it is right there. Boom. I know where I'm at. I'm not that bad. Actually, I want to go, I'll back this baby up, and I actually want to park right in front of there, and we're going to walk and give a prayer for my father. And then after my prayer, I will walk it out, and we will drive to Bunkers Mortuary, which I wish we would have used this church. My brothers, who I haven't spoke to in since 2015, basically after I got him out of ICU, after 3 weeks in ICU with the stroke, he had no mobility and he was completely unfunctional. I laid my hands on him with no, I don't know if I can do this. It's kind of the red zone. Let me go over here and flip around. What they would call flip a bitch. Let me do that right here. Here we go. Right behind the service truck. And we are good to go, folks. Park this bad boy. I think I'm going to just keep filming and let this keep cool instead of putting my dog out onto the hot tar pavement, even though it's literally what, 7:65. It's like 5:30 in Midwest, and it is approximately, I would say about 7:30 in the morning here, so, or 8:30. I don't know. I hit those people up really early. They had no idea I was coming. Watch the car, babe. I'll be right back. Literally, right back. Just gonna say a quick prayer. Little jaywalking on a birthday morning. This is the old church my dad used to walk to from my little street that I was there 17 years. But the home that I just filmed, where all the fruit trees and stuff that he planted, he was such a green thumb. That home isn't where I grew up. That's actually the home where I raised my children. So the people next door, when my dad passed, I told my brothers they'll buy it. They've always told me if something happened to me, I moved, or something happened to dad, they would want the home. So unfortunately, it was so early in the morning, the neighbors came out and they talked to me, and basically Luisio and Jim were sleeping still. That's how early, because I'm on Midwest time. So here's the church. Good morning. Uh-oh, we got a stringer. I don't know what that one's from, but let's pray that those go away sometime soon. But this is the church that my dad would come to. God bless you, Dad. I love you so much. You took care of me as your own. And then in 2019, I found out he wasn't my blood father. I found out who my blood father was. See, Dad. And I looked just like him. And then I just met my grandson. It's locked up. Beautiful, huh? Very nice. Pour in, Spirit. Pour in. Those who mourn, the meek. You see that? Let me get back further. It says, poor in spirit, those who mourn, hunger and thirst justice, meek, the persecuted, grace for the peacemaker, pure in heart and merciful. That is literally my dad. And what I try to emulate. I try to emulate that every day from my soul. God bless you, Dad. I love you. Now let's go to the mortuary. So that's downtown Fremont. That's where it would be enclosed, basically. I worked at that hotel too, and then they tore down the Lady Luck, and I believe they turned it into whatever they call this one, the D whatever. They've done so much to this town. They've torn down all the old buildings. This is just a blank lot. This is like the back end. This is the stuff that tourists, they don't see it. They don't know what's been here for ages and ages. But I know. My dad was born and raised here, and then his dad came here in the early 1900s, 1917, as a merchant, and we had PNC Construction, Vegas Heating, sheet metal, putting in all the air conditioner in all these old buildings. And then he worked on the railroad tracks, which they were digging all the railroad tracks out, folks. I saw the contracts. I saw the letters to the government from Mr. Clark, who this county is basically named after, Clark County. I will add to this story in a little while when I hit bunkers. Have a great day. This is downtown Las Vegas. Already at about 7:30 in the morning, and it is already 100 and something. It's supposed to get to 120 today. Like a real hot wave is going through here. I pulled in when it was 116. Everybody take care, and we will see you on the other side.